Richmond North Center.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Premier's scheme picks favorites by handing work to a small group of NDP-friendly unions. This is a cynical backroom deal that discriminates against 85% of workers who have chosen not to join an NDP-approved union. To the Premier, through the Speaker, why is the Premier forcing all workers into joining NDP-approved unions?
Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I just want to remind the member that these are the same unions that were used in the Allied Hydro projects, the dams that have been in projects. While the BC Liberals, If you think that's the same, you don't know what it means. Well, the BC Liberals, Mr. Speaker, have the audacity to even talk about construction projects with their record in the 16 years they were government, Mr. Speaker. When the leader of the opposition, they may want to listen to this. The leader of the opposition, their leader of the opposition, they are opposition now. When he was a public servant, we saw the Vancouver Convention Centre go $335 million over budget, Mr. Speaker. I have to say, I think that community benefit agreements are going to provide a strong workforce with equal pay for equal work for women, for Indigenous people, and train apprentices in a way that has been sorely lacking in this province for the last 16 years.
Member Richmond North Center on a supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So many local companies can provide plenty of community benefits without the NDP scheme to funnel work to their friends. Obviously, the goal here is to reward NDP friends and insiders. To the Premier once again, through the Speaker, I hope the Premier will have the guts to stand up and answer the question. Why would all workers be required to join only NDP-selected unions in order to work on government projects?
Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure.
Mr. Speaker, I've got to say that we've had this discussion many times in this House. This side of the House believes in investing in the people of British Columbia. This side of the House recognises that there is going to be a massive skills shortage. We've got a lot of infrastructure being built, Mr. Speaker, in this province. We've got a skills shortage of about 60,000 people. We need to address this, and we need to be addressing this through the people who live and work in British Columbia. Community benefits agreements will ensure that local people get the work, that women and Indigenous people will get training, and yes, I know it upsets the opposition, that any company can apply for these jobs, Mr. Speaker. And that any worker can work on them. Unlike whether you're working in Safeway or in the liquor store, it's a union work site, and yes, you'll be a member of the union when you're working on one of these projects.